Hi, I'm Cindy Merritt, and I'm your local real estate partner. And just like you, I live, work, and play in the Richmond, Virginia area and all around our wonderful surrounding counties. I am so excited. Today we are at Fetch a Cure, and this is Sarah Mosley, and this is such a wonderful nonprofit organization. Tell me what Fetch a Cure is.
Oh yeah, I would love to. So Fetch a Cure is a nonprofit based here in Richmond, and we are dedicated to furthering pet cancer awareness, education, and treatment options.
Okay, so you're a research facility?
So we are actually attached to an advanced radiation treatment center that we helped open in partnership with the Oncology Service back in 2016.
Okay.
Back before then, people were having to travel 2 hours to Northern Virginia or to North Carolina to get advanced radiation care for their pets. So now we have it in Central Virginia, which is amazing.
Yes.
And this machinery that we're right next to is called Stereotactic Linear Accelerator. It's a mouthful. But it's amazing. It can pinpoint tumors without damaging the surrounding tissue. So it's a really great option for people with pets who have, spinal cord tumors or brain tumors that were inoperable before. Now they can get really high quality care for their pets and live happy, longer lives with their pets and get the treatment that they need, which is really, really great.
It is. I told you the last time that we talked, I lost my best friend to lymphoma, and you all were not here quite yet, I don't think. And if you were, I actually thought you were just a research facility, because I've known about Fetch a Cure, but I didn't know that you also had treatment here. So I think this is really important for our viewers to know that this actually is a treatment center also. It's not just doing research and testing and that kind of thing.
So with the main thing that we do is our Companions in Crisis program. So we offer funding for folks who are facing a scary cancer diagnosis. Just like with animal care and human care, you get a bill and you see that dollar amount, and it's terrifying.
Right.
You're wondering about your prognosis, your pet's prognosis, but you're also wondering about, how am I going to pay for this?
Right.
So we want to give people hope and options if they're faced with a diagnosis of cancer with their cats or dogs. We serve families in Virginia, Maryland, and DC, so a wide range of folks who are kind of looking for some options in terms of helping with payment and relieving that financial burden, because we don't want anyone to have to say no to treatment solely because of dollars.
People have seen these fabulous steel animals around the city. So talk to me about these.
Yeah, they're our signature piece of our ongoing awareness campaign. We have these tabletop ones that businesses can sponsor or that go up for auction at our big event in June called Pets on Parade. But they're really there to serve as a reminder to check your pets for lumps and bumps. A big piece of what we do is educational. We want people to know how to be proactive about their pet's health and to just stay on top of those early warning signs.
Right.
So these are kind of an awareness piece to, be aware of what the early warning signs of pet cancer are, be aware of where to check your cats and dogs for lumps and bumps, so that if you do notice anything new, you can take them to your veterinarian and move on from there. Early detection is key for a good prognosis, so we just want people to be educated about what pet cancer may look like, because you know your pet better than anyone.
Better than anyone.
Yes.
Yeah, so you said businesses or people can sponsor these, and the big ones also, right?
Yes.
So how does somebody do that?
So we have sponsorship packages all year round. Annually, people can sponsor our bigger ones and have them custom painted for their business. So some folks like to put their logos on it or make them more into like artistic pieces. But they're on wheels, so you can display them in front of your store for years to come and just show your support for Fetch a Cure and also your love and compassion for animals in the pet community. We also have some extra large ones that are being installed in public dog parks that businesses can sponsor.
Oh, how great.
And we have information about top 1 in 4 dogs will get cancer. Unfortunately, it's a terrifying statistic, but then we have our website linked where we have a bunch of resources that people can go to, and they can call us if they have questions and are faced with that diagnosis, and we can help them from there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a great awareness piece, so that, it's a cancer diagnosis is really scary.
We want
to kind of increase our visibility throughout the state and let people know that we're here. It's a big thing, so many people don't know that we exist as an option for funding, so we want to kind of just spread the word and let people know that we're
That's so good, because it's
here.
such a heartbreaking
It
diagnosis.
really is.
Yeah, it really is. So now you just mentioned Pets on Parade.
Yes.
It's a big event coming up. Tell me about that.
Oh, it's so much fun. This will be our 12th Pets on Parade, and so we've been doing it for 12 years, and it's just been getting bigger and better. This year it's on June 7th at Main Street Station, which is a new venue for us.
Okay.
But it's our biggest fundraiser of the year. We raise funds for both our Companions in Crisis program and our Pen Pals program. But we have about 350 folks come out, sponsors and individual ticket buyers, and they can bring their dogs. And they come out, it's a big silent auction with something for everyone to bid on, a really spirited live auction towards the end, food from local restaurant vendors and drinks, and just a really big celebration of what we do, and kind of an uplifting part of what we do, just raising funds for our programs and getting people more involved and excited about Fetch a Cure and helping raise funds for pets in need. It's a really, really wonderful event.
Okay, now we're going to visit with Emily, who is Lord Gator's mommy, and you're also the coordinator for the Pen Pals program.
Yes.
And Lord Gator is a product of that, is that right?
Yes,
Okay.
Lord Gator was trained at the Fluvanna Correctional Center for Women.
Okay, all right. So tell me about the Pen Pal program and what the benefits are of that.
So what we do is we take dogs from shelters here in Richmond, Richmond Animal Care and Control, Southside SPCA, and we try to take dogs that are having a hard time getting adopted. In Lord Gator's case, he was really in awful health. He was also pretty snippy and kind of a naughty boy.
Okay.
Well, once he got the one-on-one socialization with the inmates over at the correctional center, it really helped socialize the dogs.
Okay.
It gives them a second chance, and it teaches the inmates a lot of skills.
So it helps the dog and the inmate. How did the program start?
The program was started, it's actually one of the oldest prison dog training programs in the whole country.
Wow.
It was started by an organization called Save Our Shelters here in Richmond, and sadly their organization kind of fell apart after their director, Pixie, passed away from cancer. And so we were asked, Fetch a Cure was asked to take the program over so it could continue to operate. And so we've been running the program since about 2009.
Okay, that's great.
And so they go into the prison, they live with the inmates in their cells for about 6 to 8 weeks, where they get 24/7 training. We have a couple of professional trainers that we send in once a week to supervise, to mentor the inmates, to give them all the tools they need. And so some of our inmate handlers have been there for years and years and probably will be there for years and years. And so this is truly like their entire life.
And it's so good for them.
And when we do have inmates go on to be released, sometimes they go into the animal world and become animal dog trainers, or we write them reference letters so they can find jobs. So it really is a lot of skills that they are getting from the program.
Wonderful, that's great. So if you have a best fur friend and you would love to help Fetch a Cure, or if you've lost a fur friend to cancer and you'd like to help Fetch a Cure, please come down, make yourself at home. Come to the Pets on Parade on June 7th, and you will be so glad you did.
Cindy Merritt is nationally recognized as a leader in the U.S. real estate market. Of the more than 35,000 realtors in Virginia, the American Institute of Real Estate Professionals consistently ranks Cindy in the top 10 best realtors in the state.
Make Yourself at Home is sponsored in part by Paul Adams, branch manager and nationally recognized senior loan officer with Prime Lending, a Plains Capital company. With over 400 mortgage options available, Paul Adams and his team work hard to uncover the key to each client's mortgage success.